Today, we're diving into a complete review of the TRN MT1 1DD HiFi in-ear earphones. This is the green version with the new 10mm composite magnetic driver. For technical reasons, I won't be able to show you the physical unboxing or the earphones themselves on video, but I'll walk you through everything in detail based on usage, sound profile, and what you need to know before buying. The TRN MT1 is one of those IEMs that immediately grabs attention because of its incredibly low price. These are budget earphones, but they don't necessarily feel like it at first glance. The housing is made from a transparent resin material combined with a metal faceplate, giving it a higher-end aesthetic than you'd expect. They are lightweight and ergonomic, and they sit comfortably in the ear even for longer listening sessions. The fit is secure enough to be used while walking or commuting, although the included silicone tips are pretty average. If you're used to third-party tips like foam or SpinFit, you'll probably want to swap them out. Now, let's talk sound. The TRN MT1 uses a 10mm dynamic driver with a composite magnetic design. In real-world use, the tuning leans heavily V-shaped. Bass is punchy and elevated, which makes these great for genres like EDM, hip-hop, or pop. Sub-bass has decent extension, and mid-bass thump is present without bleeding too much into the mids. However, the bass is not super tight. It can feel slightly bloated in more complex tracks. The mids are recessed, especially lower mids. Vocals don't feel forward, they sit behind the bass in treble, which can affect clarity in vocal-centric music. Still, instruments like guitars and strings come through clearly enough for casual listening. Treble is crisp and slightly emphasized. It adds some sparkle and air to the sound, but for sensitive listeners, it might come off as a bit sharp or sibilant, especially at higher volumes. You will find a link to buy this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. Imaging and soundstage are average for an IEM in this price range. It's not going to blow you away with its spatial characteristics, but you do get some decent left-right separation and a sense of depth. The clarity is more than acceptable for casual listening, podcast use, or gaming. The cable included is detachable and uses a 2-pin 0.78mm connector. This is a big plus if you ever want to upgrade the cable or use a Bluetooth module. The stock cable is a little thin and slightly tangle-prone, but it works. No mic on the version I tested, although mic-equipped versions are available. Noise isolation is passive and works well enough. If you get a good seal, outside noise is reduced significantly, making these a solid choice for public transit or noisy environments. There's no ANC, of course, but with the right tips, isolation is respectable. Overall build quality is surprisingly good for this price point. You're not getting premium aluminum housings, but the materials used don't feel cheap either. Longevity might depend on how carefully you handle them, especially at the cable connectors. What stands out most about the TRN MT1 is value. You're getting a functional, decent-sounding IEM for a fraction of the price of competitors. It's not neutral, it's not reference grade, and it's definitely not audiophile in the purest sense, but it delivers a fun sound signature that's enjoyable and accessible. If you're a beginner looking to step into the IEM world or want a backup pair of earphones for commuting or workouts, these are worth considering. However, if you're picky about mid-range clarity or treble control, you might want to explore slightly higher-end options. Thanks for watching. If this review helped, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more honest reviews and breakdowns.